Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Blue Jays, center fielder Starling Marte.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Devin Travis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In there, strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third.
First offering on its way.
Josh Donaldson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cubs, center fielder D.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman
Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And the digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Steve Pearce now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, for Smoke, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, He's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy. But there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Almora will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he's safe. At the plate, Michael Saunders. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Starling Marte stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Speared on the dive. He goes to first. He beat it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Happ is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Addison Russell is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is over. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoak now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter. This could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So striding forward now, Albert Almora, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped in the air back behind short. Tulowitzki is there for it, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. High in the air into shallow left center. Gordon sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away. In now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rizzo.
Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder, number 5.
Pop high in the air. Arrieta is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Taken in by Zobrist. He'll whip this one to first in time. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number one. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russell.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is there, and they breeze through this half inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is there, 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike now, it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
High pop up, calling for it, Bryant. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And there's out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Left fielder.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's Kendry's. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And there's ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Gordon. And he makes the catch for the second out. Russell Martin now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he takes ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Hit in the air to left field. Pierce giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Tying run headed home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Digging in to try it again. Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit to third. Right to Donaldson. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is stepping in and ready for another shot. Devin Travis 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Stepping into the box.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Almora, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Throw to third, and this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again. Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Scooped up, throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Fielder number 5. Michael Saunders.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tries to dump this one out to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. In now is John Jay. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
What a nasty pitch right there. What a difficult pitch to pick up for a left-handed hitter. A slider that runs away from you. You just don't see many left-handers that have that kind of a pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder number 5.
Ryan Tepera enters to make an appearance. On the mound as he inherits a runner at first. Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Ready once again.
Center fielder number 9, G. Gordon. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Russell Martin now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz on the move, makes the play, one away. Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Cruz coming on. Can he get there? He can't. It's a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Carl Edwards Jr. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to third. So coming to the
left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Here's Kendrys Morales, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Brandon Morrow.
Morales.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching towards
and that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here comes Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So striding in, John Jay. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 2 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Our final line score
yeah,
tonight.
he wound up with
First
3 quarters.